And we welcome you to RC Audio Sports on YouTube. We're at the Paul Taylor Gym this afternoon for our Tuesday 28-5A volleyball match of the night. It's the Harlandale Indians who have taken the trip. The John Jay Mustangs from Northside ISD hosting them here at the Paul Taylor Gym. It's a matchup of 3 versus 3, third place versus third place. The winner of tonight's match will secure a third place spot. Of course, a lot of volleyball left to play, but the winner of tonight's match will secure the third place spot for themselves, at least temporarily, and the loser will head back to the bubble. It's going to be a good one. We thank you for joining us here on RC Audio Sports. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
And thank you once again for joining us here on RC Audio Sports YouTube. You found us while you're here. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss one of our live streams. It's the Harlandale Indians who have taken a short trip here to Paul Taylor Gym. The John Jay Mustangs of Northside ISD hosting them tonight, a third place versus third place match. Robert Villafranca will bring you play-by-play. It'll be Cesar Mendez at the tech table, and Bobby Mendez will be handling cameras and doing everything else that needs to be done when we stream. We thank you again for joining us. It's the Harlandale Indians who are the guests tonight. So let me tell you about the Indians. First of all, head coach is Stacy Foz in her first year at the helm of Harlandale High School volleyball, but a longtime coach here in Harlandale ISD. Served for many years in her career as an assistant coach at McCullum. She was an assistant volleyball coach. She was a head soccer coach, a head track coach over there. And this year with the vacancy at Harlandale High School, she moved on over. She's taken the helm of a team that is on the up. She's assisted by Coach Shelby Fernandez, Sonia Marin Duran, and Coach Wendell Mulkey. The history for the Indians in the last 3 years, in 2022, just 3 years ago, 29-6, the Indians were 14-0. They swept the district. They were unblemished district champs and were area finalists after winning a by-district match. In 2023, 2 years ago, 28 wins, 9 losses, 12-2 in district play. Second in 28-5A, and also an area finalist in 2023. Last year, 17-21, a sub-500 season in overall, 6-9, sub-500 season in district play as well. Finished 6th in 28-5A and did not qualify for the playoffs. It was the first time that the Indians had missed the playoffs after a 4-year playoff streak dating back to 2020. The Harlandale Indians are 13-12 right now overall, so 500 plus, 10-10 in a non-district play, 3-2 in district play. The Indians have wins against the Wynn Mavericks, against Southwest Legacy, and against Southwest in an exciting 5-set match played last Friday night. The Indians have lost to MacArthur and to McCullum. Both of those losses coming in 0-3 fashion in straight sets to MacArthur and McCullum, the two leaders of 28-5A currently. The Harlandale Indians, and let me tell you a little bit about their roster. The Indians will feature, number 1, Christine Flores, a junior defensive specialist. She's played in 49 of the sets that Harlandale has been featured in, or played in. Mia Martinez, whereas number 2, she's a sophomore and a libero. She's a sophomore and a libero, and 29 service aces for her. Of course, leads the team in digs in that libero spot, and cat-like reflexes, Mia Martinez. Number 3 is Jenna Sandoval, a senior setter. She was a libero early in her career, a freshman and sophomore years, I believe. Has been a setter the last 2 years and has 359 assists. and 39 service aces. She leads the team in both those categories. The Harlandale Indians feature a 5-1 offensive scheme, so that means that Jenna plays a full rotation, whether she's in the front row or the back row. She's the setter, and so 5-1 for the Indians here tonight. Number 4 is Abigail Rodriguez, a sophomore outside hitter. Number 5 is Gianna Lopez, a junior defensive specialist. We saw her get a lot of action the last time we streamed last Tuesday against McCullum. Number 6 is Eva Ortega, a sophomore. Number 7, Sierra Esquivel, a freshman. Number 8 is Mariah Barrientos, a senior, also a very tough front row player. We'll see Mariah Barrientos and Victoria Rodriguez and Mia Padron, Maya Peterson. I'll tell you a little bit more about them in just a minute. But Mariah Barrientos, anytime you see her on the front line, you know that she's going to be one of Jenna Sandoval's favorite targets. Number 10 is Lorena Carodi, a freshman outside hitter, also getting some good varsity experience here and getting some good minutes as a freshman. She has a bright future ahead of her. Number 11, Itzel Rodriguez is a senior defensive specialist. Number 12, I told you about her just a little bit ago, a senior middle hitter. One of the top hitters on the Indians team. She has 83 kills. She has 19 blocks, and she leads the Indians in blocks for the year. Maya Peterson, a junior, opposite side hitter. Also very tough on the front row, and you'll see her featured in block situations, and she's also one of Jenna Sandoval's favorite targets. But her favorite target, who leads the team in kills, is Mia Padron. She wears number 15. She's a senior, listed as a mid hitter, a middle hitter. But we'll see her on the left side a bunch. She has 152 kills so far this year, and of course, with that number, she leads the Harlandale Indians in kills. Going back to Jenna Sandoval. Jenna Sandoval was a co-outstanding setter in 2024 of the district, along with Maddie Ruiz of McCullum. And right now she is third in assists and aces among 28 5A athletes. So there you have it, the Harlandale Indians. We're going to take a real short break. I'm going to come back and tell you about the John Jay Mustangs, and then we'll be ready for First Serve. Thank you for joining us at RC Audio Sports.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
And I've told you about the Harlandale Indians. Let me tell you a little bit about the hosting John Jay Mustangs. The John Jay Mustangs are led by Coach Sandra Longoria, and Coach Longoria is assisted by Christina Lida and Jacqueline Ramos. The Mustangs so far, also 3-2 in district, 18-9 overall, 15-7 in non-district. They have wins in district against Southwest, against Southside, and against South San. Losses to McCullum and MacArthur, identical to the Harlandale Indians. The John Jay Mustangs in the back, libero senior, number 1, Wednesday Pacheco. We're going to see a bunch of her on the front row. You expect us to call number 13, Michaela Garcia, a bunch. She's approaching the 600 kill plateau for the career. She has 199 so far this year, and Coach Longoria shared with me that Michaela is getting very close to the 600th kill. Tonight, Watson also plays on the front row for the Mustangs. She wears number 12. She's a sophomore, and she's got 146 kills, 50 blocks, leads the John Jay Mustangs in that category. Also, Alyssa Reyes, I'd be remiss not to mention Alyssa Reyes, a senior setter. She wears number 14. Last year, she was second team All-District. She leads in assists in 28 5A, and she's fourth in service aces in 28 5A. Assists, 455 assists and 36 service aces. Coach Longoria also employs the 5-1 offensive scheme, so we'll see Alyssa Reyes through a full rotation, whether she's on the front row or the back row. She'll be setting for the Mustangs. We do have an addition to the roster that we didn't have on our roster last time we streamed John Jay here at Paul Taylor against Southwest. Number 4 is a freshman, Isabella Pulido. She'll join the John Jay Mustangs. Here at Paul Taylor, we're going to honor our flag and nation by playing the national anthem. We're going to take a short break. We'll bring you right back.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, oh, oh.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
Hey Northside ISD, Dr. Kraft here, your superintendent of schools. Just wanted to let you know we are so excited to welcome you Monday the 11th back to school. I can say that we're going to have a great year in full confidence because we are Northside.
And we bring you live again the John Jay Mustangs and the Harlandale Indians volleyball players showing some appreciation for the UIL officials this evening, presenting them with a gift bag. As certainly these officials should be appreciated. Man, these games we couldn't play these games without them. And often we sit back and we think we've got a better view and a better understanding of the rules, and that's just not the case. These are well-trained and highly educated in their fields of athletic officiating, and certainly deserve our respect. And we're happy to see the teams take a little time out in pregame to appreciate the officials as they should be. Backs to us here. They're taking a picture for their team's social media, I am guessing. And that out of the way, the officials look quite grateful to be recognized. That's a tough job. Thankless job. Well, you don't usually get more than 50% approval on any of your calls, and but they come out every night and they do a heck of a job. All right, here we go. Starting lineups.
Number 2, libero, Mia Martinez.
Number 2,
Jenna Sandoval.
Mia Martinez, sophomore libero. Number 3 is Jenna Sandoval, senior setter. We got number 6, Eva Ortega. Number 8 is Mariah Barrientos, senior outside hitter. 12, Victoria Rodriguez, also a hitter. She's a senior. 13 is Maya Peterson. And usually on the opposite side, she's a junior. And Mia Padron is a senior, middle hitter. We'll see her hit from the left side a bunch, I bet.
Home team Mustangs. Number 1, the libero, Winston Checo. Number 2, Isabella Ramirez. Number 4, Isabella Pulido. Number 7, Evangeline Garcia. Number 12, Tanaya Watson. Number 13, Michaela Garcia. Number 14,
All
Alyssa
right. Lost our audio there for just a second. And last to be introduced for John Jay is number 14, Alyssa Reyes, who leads the district in assists with 455, and she's 4th in the district in aces, 36 service aces. Wednesday Pacheco will certainly start as the libero, and Michaela Garcia will start as an outside hitter. Tanaya Watson, a middle blocker. Cadence Zamora will likely get the start today, projected starter. And Evangeline Garcia will as well. Isabella Ramirez, also a projected starter. So the teams grouped up on their sides of the net. A little pregame prayer, a little pregame thought before they take the court of competition. John Jay and Harlandale both tied at 3rd in 28-5A right now, 3 wins and 2 losses. So the team's looking to secure a spot here in the top 4. Of course, 16 games in district play, and this will only be number 6. So we're not even at the halfway mark, but it is a big win. I mean, it is a big game, a big match between Harlandale and John Jay as we progress through the season. This game will certainly have an impact on the final standings. As we said in our newsletter, you got to beat a top 4 to beat a top 4. And here we go, the only match of the night featuring 2 top 4s in John Jay and Harlandale, with a golden opportunity tonight to beat a top 4. Harlandale will get the first serve, and it's going to be Jenna Sandoval serving back there. Jenna Sandoval with 39 service aces, serves from the right back, little hop and a skip, down spin. Wednesday will get the first touch, and that's going to be Michaela. She's going to bring that over freely. Maya to Jenna is going over to Mariah Barrientos, and the John Jay Mustangs will get that one. Michaela from just on the other side of the up official, and we're going to see her hit from there a bunch. Mariah's kill attempt was slowed down and controlled by Jay, and it came back pretty fiercely, as you'll see Michaela Garcia. Not many of her kill attempts come back gently. So a kill for Michaela Garcia, and serving now for the Mustangs is Alyssa Reyes, their senior setter. Knuckler, a nice receive. Jenna has to back up for it. Amia's going to have to just push over the net. It's going to hit the tape and come on over. And that will fall on the Harlandale Indians' side and score that a second point for John Jay. Alyssa Reyes with 36 service aces again coming into this match. Little backspin this time. Good receive by Mia. Jenna gets it over to Mariah. Mariah's going to sail that one a bit, and that's going to be long. First 3 points, John Jay. 3-0 in the first set. Alyssa Reyes, senior setter, still serving. She serves from the right side. Features a knuckler most of the time. Maybe some backspin, good receive. Jenna doesn't even have to move for that. Mia Padron from the floor, flat-footed, and got a whistle. The Indians in the net, so a net violation there, a net foul for the Indians. So score that for John Jay as well. 4-0. The Indians in the last game that we streamed at McCullum jumped out to a 7-0 lead before the Indians were able to scratch the board. So a slow start again for Harlandale against John Jay. Of course, they did close the gap in that first set, and it went to extended play. McCullum winning that one 26-24. Again, nice receive. Jenna has to move a little bit, underhand and back set here. That's going to come over to Michaela. Couldn't time it. Mia Martinez, Jenna from the 10-foot line. Mariah going down, sails it again. And John Jay, 5-0 here to start the first set. Coach Faw is not liking what she sees. Calls a timeout. You're watching high school volleyball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. And we bring you back to the Paul Taylor Gym after a Harlandale Indians timeout. John Jay leading 5-0. Harlandale started with the set and had to concede the set on John Jay's point, and John Jay has served the next 4 points after that. Jenna gets a nice pass. That's going to go to Maya Peterson over the top there. I think that Maya was her target. I don't know that she was the decoy. It looked like she was really trying to tip that one over. So a little bit long, a little bit tall for Maya. So 6-0, the Mustangs up. Alyssa Reyes with the serve. Mia Martinez cannot control that, and that'll fall after one hit on the Harlandale side. So a 7-0 lead for John Jay, just like Harlandale saw last Tuesday against McCullum. Started at a 7-0 deficit. And Alyssa Reyes, the one of the leaders in aces, that's going to be overpassed to Michaela, and you can't do that in the middle to Michaela. It's going to come right back at you. She's not going to, no margin for error. A little bit of an overpass. The Indians having some trouble with the receive. Jenna has gotten a couple of good passes, but had to move, and then, of course, that overpass was a killer for the Indians. Good pass there. It's going to go behind the 10-foot line. Martinez is going to put that one down. Alyssa will set to Michaela right in front of the official. Mia Martinez will dig. Jenna over to Mariah. Tries to go through the block. The block sends it back. Peterson, Mia Martinez behind the 10-foot line. Jay will dig. Cadence. I beg your pardon. Evangeline Garcia. Maya into the block. That's Evangeline and Michaela. Mariah is going to try to go over the block. But Jaden Gomez is there and got a double hit against the Indians. So the Indians with a net violation and a double hit in the early going here, a 9-0 lead for the John Jay Mustangs. Mia Martinez, a little bit high for her. She was on a back pedal, and that ball never dropped. A receiving error on the Harlandale libero. So here comes Victoria Rodriguez. She's going to go to the back row, and she's going to sub in. Of course, she's got to come back in for the libero, who's in for her. And for Harlandale, number 9 comes into the game. That'll hit the tape. So fortunate for the Indians, and if you're rooting for them, a service error, a rare service error from Alyssa Reyes will let the Indians off the hook, and they'll mark the scoreboard for the first time this evening. Going back to serve now, Gianna Lopez had a good night at the service line last Tuesday against McCullum. We'll see if that transfers over Wednesday to Alyssa. Alyssa to Michaela on the right side this time, and Michaela Garcia can't bring it down. That one will sail on her. So back-to-back points for Harlandale. 10-2 is the score. Lopez still serving. Downspin there. Wednesday will play it. Alyssa backsets to Michaela, and Michaela right down the middle. So Michaela dangerous on the left side and on the right side. I believe that is her third kill tonight. Scoreboard not keeping track of kills, so we're going to have to do a little better job of that. We usually rely on the gym's scorekeeper to do that for us. Michaela now serving. Backspin. Jenna gets a good pass. That's going to go to Maya Peterson into the block. Again, just a little bit tall, and a paintbrush. It ended up Maya Peterson. I don't think she intended a paintbrush. Again, the set was just a little bit tall for her. Michaela back to serve. 12-2 is the lead for the Mustangs. Jenna back sets. It's Mariah over here. The Mustangs will play it on the right sideline and cannot control and return. So score that the third point for the Indians. Going back to serve now, Mariah Martinez. I beg your pardon, Mariah Barrientos of the Harlandale Indians. She has 15 service aces coming into the match tonight. Mariah. Wednesday will overpass. Lorena Corrodi will send it right back. That's going to get set to Michaela. Michaela's going to have to push that one down just a little bit. A bit of a down ball. Lorena will try to go from behind the 10-foot line and below the tape. No good. 13-3 now. A 10-point lead for the Mustangs. Mia Martinez back in the ball game, and Gianna Lopez back on the back line with Lorena Carodi. It's Maya Peterson, Jenna, and Victoria Rodriguez on the front line for the Indians. Evangeline Garcia will serve. Back set to Maya. This time into the block. Tanaya Watson was there. Maya Peterson says, I'm going there anyway, and she gets it down on the John Jay side. First real opportunity that Maya has had tonight, and she comes through. She's been targeted a couple of times, but I think the assist was a little bit off for her to get the play that she wanted. First real opportunity. Christine Flores now serving. Michaela gets first touch. Alyssa's going to set to Tanaya Watson. Mia Martinez will dig that. Jenna underhand and back to Lorena Wednesday in the back row. Alyssa will dump. The Indians will try to get that over across the tape. They're going to have to play it. The Mustangs will. Jenna runs to set. Underhand again. Lorena right in front of the 10-foot line. Michaela gets first touch. Alyssa to Tanaya. The block slows it down. Jenna, she's way behind the 10-foot line. Gets that to Mia Martinez. Wednesday will set to Michaela. Michaela down ball and gets it over. Mia, Jenna, it's Victoria. Over the block. Long rally here. Alyssa, Tanaya, down. Can't dig that one. Point, John Jay. So 14-4 is the score. We're in the first set. The John Jay Mustangs out to a big lead to start off. It had scored many points before the Indians had gotten on the board. That's to Victoria. She gets a great set there from Jenna Sandoval and knocks that one down. 14-5 now. Mia Padron back in the front row for the Indians, so she'll be up there with Victoria. Jenna, the setter, also on the front row. Christine Flores, Eva Ortega, and Mia Martinez on the back row for the Indians. Michaela will receive. Alyssa, underhand set. Over on the other side, that's Cadence Zamora. Alyssa again. Tanaya, great set. Great kill. So back up to a 10-point lead for John Jay, and into serve for them is number 2, Isabella Ramirez, a junior defensive specialist with 14 service aces coming in. A little bit of an overpass. Jenna has to 360 that, and she was going to try to get that over the tape. No way she could have set that. So the Indians struggling really with the serve receive here tonight. And the John Jay Mustangs doing a real good job with their serve. Jenna at the 10-foot line will set for Victoria by the block. Michaela, that's dangerous. Lands, good. Isabella Ramirez still serving now. The lead for John Jay up to 12 points, 17-5. A little more power behind that. Score that an ace right between Mia Martinez and Christine Flores, and Stacy Foss. Going to call one more timeout this set to see if she can regroup her Indians. You're watching high school volleyball on the RC Audio Sports.
I've been working for Harlandale for 23 years. I'm the first person they see, and I like to work with kids. Here at Harlandale, we're a team. And when it comes to delivering the kids safely to school, we all work together and we accomplish the mission.
Join Harlandale ISD as a bus driver and become a vital part of our education community. Enjoy a fulfilling career with competitive pay starting at $19 an hour. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
And we bring you back live to the Paul Taylor Gym. The John Jay Mustangs out to a commanding lead in the first set. Varsity, of course, best of 5 tonight, but John Jay out to a commanding lead in the first set, 18-5. Christine will receive. That's going to go to Mia Padron. Tanaya Watson there for it. And that'll go right back to Harlandale. Tanaya Watson, one of the stars in 28-5A, 50 blocks already so far. So again, the Indians struggling with the serve receive. That was Itzel Rodriguez who had the ball sail on her just a little bit. And the Mustangs doing a great job of sending that knuckler and just keeping that keeping the height of the ball, not getting a whole lot of a trajectory on it. Mia will receive, and that one will go to that will end up in Mia Padron's hand. Michaela will try to downball that into the net, and that'll give Harlandale a point. Mia Martinez. Wednesday Pacheco, libero to libero. Again, Michaela gets a great set and just misses the sideline. The official calls that one out, and we'll take her word for it. 20-7 now is the score. John Jay way out ahead of the Indians in the first set. Mia Martinez, the Harlandale Indians libero, serving. That's going to go close to the back line, and a little confusion on the back row for the Indians. That was Isabella Ramirez. And the freshman Isabella Pulido getting her first varsity start here, or getting on the roster here for the first time for one of our streams. Wednesday up, Alyssa to Tanaya, and that was, again, just teed it up for her. And you do that for Tanaya, it's hard to get a block up. The set is much higher for Tanaya. She's got great vertical and great height to start with, and you get the assist up high. It's really hard to get a block. You just got to set yourself for a dig. Mia will receive. Jenna to Mia Padron. Padron will push. Alyssa comes to get it. Michaela all the way across. It's Mia Padron will try to block again. Michaela brings it this way, and she lands that one. So 22-8 here in the first set. Both the Harlandale and John Jay Mustangs 3-2 in district play. Jenna gets a good pass, goes all the way across to Mariah Barrientos, but it'll get dug. Alyssa to Michaela again. Great set, great dig, great kill. The John Jay Mustangs in dominant fashion, 2 points away from claiming the first set. We'll see if the Indians are going to be able to regroup and put up a fight against the Mustangs. Christine to Jenna, and Padron will sell that from the right front. Set point, Harlandale. Christine Flores, Itzel and Mia on the back row. Jenna has to go a long way to get that set, so it's going to be a down ball for the Indians. Michaela gets another opportunity. The block will slow it down just a bit, but not enough. And score that 25-8. The John Jay Mustangs have claimed the first set, and we're going to take a short break with them. You're watching high school volleyball from Paul Taylor Gym on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the billion-dollar auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
7 Cents Media, the Castro family, you know them from their work on RC Audio Sports. When they're not producing professional camera work on RC Audio Sports, they've got their own thing. 7 Cents Media. If you're looking to get some professional production on a podcast or a documentary or a music video, you want a videograph, a big event, still photography as well. 7 Cents Media is your call. And Matt Hakes, Southway Ford, on our sponsorship team this year. For the first time, we welcome them. David Benavides, Anthony Martinez, big, integral in making this collaboration happen. Matt Hakes, Southway Ford, located on the south side of San Antonio. David Benavides, Anthony Martinez, decades of experience in in buying and selling used and new vehicles. Don't make a transaction if you're looking to buy a pre-owned vehicle or a new vehicle. Don't make that transaction without making a call to Matt Hakes, Southway Ford first. They can guide you to the process, and they're going to make sure that you get the best value on a trade-in as well. Matt Hakes, Southway Ford. Presidio Concrete, second year on our sponsorship team. Hector Gonzalez and Dre Gutierrez in business for 5 years, and again, you've heard us tell their story. They've done some big projects, Vets Memorial Stadium, the gorilla enclosure at the San Antonio Zoo, but don't let that intimidate you, big or small, private, public, residential, commercial, they can do it. And if you're a big contractor, you want to bid on a job that requires some concrete work, make sure that Presidio Concrete is aware of that. They bid on the concrete work on the bigger job. And Yvette Deas, Soul Rose, Medicare, Legacy. If you're eligible for Medicare insurance, that's it can get complicated. It's good to have a professional in the corner. Yvette Deas, even if you already have a Medicare policy and you're wondering if that's the best policy you can get, Yvette Deas needs a call. She's going to help you. She's going to help you determine whether there's something out there that's better, or she's going to tell you what you have is fine. Stay with it. And again, a reminder on Medicare in policies: you re-enroll every year, so you get a chance at something new, something better every single year. Call Yvette Deas. And back live after a dominating performance by John Jay, beating Harlandale in the first set, 25-8. Michaela Garcia and Tanaya Watson having their way at the net, but of course, they're not going to do that without some perfect sets by Alyssa Reyes. Alyssa Reyes, the senior setter for John Jay, leads 28-5A in aces, and she's fourth among all setters in 28-5A. She's going to open the second set with the serve, and the Indians will not be able to return that. Again, the set goes a little bit close to the net, and not a whole lot that Mariah Barrientos could do with that. On the front row right now for John Jay, Michaela, Jaden Gomez, and Evangeline Garcia. Alyssa will make a rare service error, and the score will be tied up 1-1. First time we've seen a set tied 1-1. If you don't count 0-0. Jenna Sandoval now serving, and Alyssa's going to dump. The Indians are right there for it. That's going to come to Mariah on the left up front. Wednesday will set for Michaela. Great set. Great kill from the back row. Wednesday, the libero. She's not usually the one that's going to set, but she's setting forward, and that's a tough one. That's a tough set from the back row to the front row. Michaela was there, waited patiently, and boy, did Wednesday Pacheco put it right in her zone. Indians still struggling with the receive. Martinez from the back row, and Alyssa will set. That time it's number 7, Evangeline Garcia, who gets the benefit of an Alyssa Reyes set, and she will get the kill. Kaden Zamora, Evangeline Garcia, and Jaden Gomez on the front row for John Jay. Tanaya and Michaela on the bench. I beg your pardon, Michaela serving, but not on the front row for John Jay at the moment. Mariah Barrientos below the tape. So again, John Jay opening up a lead early, 4-1. Michaela on the back row serving, but Tanaya Watson on the bench because of the rotation. So neither one of the two big hitters for John Jay on the front row right now. This is when the opposing team might try to take advantage of the rotation. The Indians have not been able to do that. Jenna was set to Sierra. Sierra, the freshman, will land it. First opportunity that Sierra Esquivel has had for the Indians. She's a freshman. Plays in situations. Comes into the game with only 9 kills. So she'll stay in the game with Victoria Rodriguez and Mia Padron in the front row. Wednesday will receive. Alyssa will try to dump. Indians ready. Mia gets a good set. Goes wide, out of bounds. That was Padron getting the opportunity on the other side of the up official. Get to sit on the floor here at Paul Taylor. The other side of the up official, sometimes hard to see. We'll do our best. Number 7, Evangeline Garcia moves to the back row to serve. Top spin. The Indians do well to get to receive that. Mia Padron will try to kill, but Evangeline is there with the dig. Mia gets first touch. Jenna right at the net. Mia gets it right back. It's going to go, tries to get that one over the block. The back row is ready. Victoria, paintbrush. Alyssa, Michaela on the back row gets dug. Jenna's going to push back, force Michaela back to the baseline. Tanaya at the front. A little bit off timing there. And listen, Tanaya Watson have a visit about that. Alyssa Reyes is going to converse with the up official just a bit. The senior has a thought and a suggestion for the official. Mia Martinez now serving. That's going to go to Michaela. Alyssa gets it. Tanaya on the far side. Up high, gets blocked. That's Mia. And Mia's going to push it down, but wide, out of bounds. So Mia Padron and Sierra Esquivel right there at the block for Tanaya. Get it back. John Jay gets it right back to Harlandale, and then Harlandale cannot land it. Very few blocks on Tanaya Watson's kill attempts. Number 4 is the freshman, Isabella Pulido, added to the roster here this evening. Jenna gets a nice pass. That's going to go to Maya Peterson. Wednesday will receive the Indians in control. Martinez. Mia Martinez behind the 10-foot line. Tanaya was there, just out of line just a little bit. And the Indians close the deficit to 2. Lorena Carodi will enter the game to serve. Lorena Carodi is also a freshman, outside hitter. She's a setter, too. She's an outside hitter and a setter. The Indians employing the 5-1 scheme, so Jenna gets the set throughout the rotation. I would guess perhaps that Lorena might be the setter in waiting in years to come. And Tanaya way up high. Tanaya way up high, and again, when the assist goes up that high, it's just hard to get the block up high, and you just gotta basically try to set your back row up for a dig and play it from there. But a great set from Alyssa Reyes, and Tanaya Watson does the rest. For the Mustangs, number 2 is Isabella Ramirez, a service error. The lead still 2 points. Indians getting some subs in. Number 1 is Christine Flores. Christine is a junior defensive specialist, 19 service aces. Coming into the match, has an opportunity here to close the deficit to 1. Wednesday to Alyssa. Over to Michaela. Mia Martinez will dig. Lorena will set. And Abigail Rodriguez can't get there in time, so that's going to go below the tape. Coach Foz using all kinds of lineups here today. Abigail Rodriguez here on the back row with Christine Flores and Mia Martinez. Mia Martinez will dig. Lorana's going to have to move a little bit. Abigail will push it. Alyssa will dump. The Indians try to pancake that. Christina Flores, a valiant effort, but the ball hits the floor and score that on Alyssa Reyes' dump. Wednesday Pacheco. 283 digs Wednesday has. Christine can't control her serve, so score that an ace for Wednesday. 19 service aces coming into the match tonight for Wednesday Pacheco, the senior libero for John Jay. Well, the Indians just having all kinds of trouble with that serve receive. The score now 11-5. John Jay with a 6-point lead. You're watching high school volleyball from Paul Taylor Gym on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
At Northside, we are more than just a community. We are a family. For 75 years, we have been shaping futures, empowering students, and building a legacy of excellence. We prepare our students for every path ahead because their success is our commitment and our drive. We are united by one purpose, and we are unstoppable. We are NISD.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
And we bring you back to the action here at Paul Taylor. Abigail Rodriguez, sophomore outside hitter, gets a target here, but can't land it, and she'll be subbed. She'll be subbed for by Mariah Barrientos. 12-5. Wednesday Pacheco serving for the Mustangs. Christine Flores, an overpass. Michaela Garcia will send it right back. She's dug by Mia Martinez, who gets a kill attempt from behind the 10-foot line. And a down ball by Evangeline Garcia can't land. That's a little bit wide. And so the point will go to the Indians. 12-6 now. In the second set, the John Jay Mustangs The John Jay Mustangs 25-8 in the first set, and doubling the Indians right now in the second set, 12-6. A dump. Again, the Indians not ready for that. Alyssa Reyes, senior, a lot of volleyball savvy there. And reads the floor, says, I'd rather dump than set on this one. She's been right most of the time. Alyssa Reyes goes back to the service line. Sends that to the back row. Christine Flores will receive. Lorena, underhand set. Mariah Barrientos to the John Jay side. Michaela again. She gets dug by Christine, and Mariah Barrientos will hit the antenna. And John Jay will retain the serve. Alyssa Reyes still serving for John Jay. On the front row is Michaela Garcia, Evangeline Garcia, and Jaden Gomez. That was a double hit. That was a double hit. That was a double hit by John Jay. An interesting call there. The double hits are no longer called in high school and college volleyball. unless the ball goes across the net. So if you double hit a set, that's not a violation anymore. You double hit on the first pass, it doesn't go over the net. That's not a violation anymore. So the officials doing the job. They're waiting for the ball, making sure that he recognized the double hit, but he had to make sure that the ball was going to go across the net before it was a call. Michaela gets dug by Martinez. Barrientos will get a chance. She's going to go over the block. Michaela from the 10-foot line, a down ball. Jenna gets a good pass. Mariah Barrientos again. The block slows it down. Alyssa runs. Underhand set. Michaela into the block. Victoria will pick it up and can't control. 15-7 now is the score. John Jay Mustangs up 15-7, 25-8 in the first set. So the John Jay, this battle for third place, at least temporarily. Still a lot of volleyball left to play, but these teams tied for third, and the winner will secure a spot for now. And this will be a big win as you make it through the schedule. Beat a fellow third place team at the time. These Harlandale and Jay will be battling for the top 4 spots. This will be a big win for whoever that is tonight. Gianna Lopez serving, top spin. Michaela will get first touch. Overpass. Mia tries to put it down, but she gets dug by Alyssa. A push. Jenna to Mia over the block. Man, Alyssa Reyes right there. Gianna Lopez, first touch. And that's going to be Sierra Esquivel, the lefty. She gets dug by Wednesday behind the 10-foot line. Is Michaela, and the Indians cannot control. Gianna Lopez gets underneath it, but that was tough. So Michaela Garcia, we've seen her kill attempts from the net. We've seen them from behind the 10-foot line. Very versatile, and as we told you before the match tonight, that Michaela getting very close to 600 career kills. She's a sophomore. Net violation. Jenna Sandoval called for touching the net. Score that for John Jay, 17-8. Serving now, Evangeline Garcia. Likes to serve from the left side of the service line into the take, no good. Indians will get that point. Maya Peterson will come to the front row. Sierra Esquivel, Mia Padron. Front row players for the Indians. Tanaya and Caden and Jaden on the front row. Oh boy, Tanaya Watson up high again. You talk about Alyssa, you talk about you talk about Alyssa Reyes and what a job she does as a setter, and you don't set identically to all of your hitters. You've got to know all of your hitters, their capabilities, their verticals, their jump speed, and so forth. And Alyssa Reyes does a great job of teeing it up for a very versatile group of setters on the John Jay Mustang side. Mia Padron from the right front sails that one and score that for John Jay. 19-9, again, a 10-point lead. And the John Jay Mustangs will regain the lead. Number 8, Cadence Zamora, Michaela Garcia, Tanaya Watson. I beg your pardon. Alyssa's on the front row now. Michaela still on the back row, where she's still dangerous. Over the block, Mia Padron finds a landing spot and will score that one for Harlandale. Lorena Carodi in the game now. Makes me wonder if her uncle Jesus is watching from Manassas, Virginia tonight. Jesus Diaz, a faithful viewer of RC Audio Sports, when his niece Lorena Carodi is being streamed. Twenty to 10, the Mustangs hold on to that 10-point lead, and Isabella Ramirez serves into the net. And again, the Indians will benefit from the Mustang service error. Christine Flores, junior defensive specialist, 9-point deficit. Whoa. Did not get the ball exactly where she wanted it, and that will land on the Harlandale side, 21-11. Sometimes when things are not going your way, they're just not going your way. Wednesday Pacheco. Libero to libero, Mia Martinez will receive. Maya Peterson gets the target on the right front. Michaela from behind the 10-foot line. About a downspin. Lorena will set to Mariah Barrientos. The Mustangs will struggle with that, but they're going to get it over. A free ball for the Indians. See what they can do with that. Lorena backsets Maya Peterson into the block. On the front row for the Mustangs, Evangeline Garcia, Michaela Garcia, and Alyssa Reyes. Back row is Isabella Pulido, Wednesday Pacheco, and Isabella Ramirez for the Mustangs. Oh man, again, Michaela Garcia is tough. One of the top hitters in this district. Michaela Garcia was a newcomer of the year last year in both volleyball and basketball. So that is a testament to what an athlete she is. A sophomore here this season. Alyssa is going to push. Christine will get that to Lorena, and Mariah cannot connect. 24-11 in the second set. Set point. Wednesday, Isabella on the back row for the Mustangs. Michaela, Evangeline, and Alyssa on the front row for the Mustangs. And that goes out. So we'll hold off on the second set for at least a moment. 24-12, still set point, but the Indians serving now. Maya Peterson will bring it. Back row, Wednesday, great pass to Alyssa. Alyssa will dump, and she's right again. Score at 25-12. The John Jay Mustangs out to a 2-0 lead in sets. We'll come back with the third set after a short break.
I have worked for Harlandale for 9 years. What makes my job special is knowing that the kids are getting a healthy and good meal to get them through the day. My kids come here. I have a 7th grader and an 11th grader, and my daughter graduated from McCullum High School in 2018.
Join Harlandale ISD cafeteria staff and be a crucial part of nourishing young minds. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
Yvette Diaz, new to the sponsorship team this year. We welcome her. Yvette Diaz of Soul Rose, Medicare and Legacy. She's one of the pros that we've assembled on our sponsorship team. A group of professionals that you want in your corner when you're making big decisions. You're making important decisions. Big things are happening, and selecting a Medicare insurance policy is a big thing. You can mistakenly choose the wrong one, have co-payments and premiums that are way higher than they need to be. And with a professional, that will not happen. Yvette Diaz is a professional that you can call on. She'll set out all your options. You can have this, you can have this. This one is good in this way. This one is good in that way. Don't make that decision without calling Yvette Diaz, Soul Rose, Medicare and Legacy. Presidio Concrete, another one of those professionals that you want in your corner. If you've got a construction project, in your on your to-do list, whether you are a big-time contractor or you are a homeowner, residential or commercial, they can take care of your project, big or small. Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez, Presidio Concrete, the phone number right there. Call them. And Mac Hakes, Southway Ford, right in the heart of Southside San Antonio. Mac Hakes, Southway Ford. David Benavides, Anthony Martinez, decades of experience in selling pre-owned and new vehicles. If you're in the market, maybe you need a vehicle to get these kids to practices and get them to the games and so forth. Or maybe you've got a teen in your house that's ready for their first vehicle as well. That's a big thing. That's an important decision. Get professionals in your corner. David Benavides, Anthony Martinez, Matt Hakes, Southway Ford. Tell them we sent you. And 7 Cents Media, the Castro family, Isaiah, Sebastian, Arissa, you know their work from what they do on RC Audio Sports when we stream football games when they're not producing or professional work for RC Audio Sports. They've got their own thing, 7 Cents Media, documentaries, podcasts, videography of a big event, still photography as well. If you want some professional production on a big event, 7 Cents Media is your call. And we bring you back to the third set. The John Jay Mustangs in control here. The out to quick leads and leads of 10 and 12 points. The Indians have not been able to answer the call this evening. The Mustangs in control, 2 sets and winning them convincingly. So the Indians now down 0-2. Looking at an opponent that has dominated the first 2 sets. Trying to dig out of a big hole here. Jenna Sandoval will start the serving. Looks to the back row, looks around, unless they can't get to it. The Mustangs are used to her getting to them. Jenna back sets. Maya Peterson through the block, slows it down. Wednesday will push to Alyssa. Alyssa to Michaela. Score it. Boy, I wonder how many of John Jay's points over the years have started with Wednesday, through Alyssa, and through Michaela. Great receive by the libero Wednesday Pacheco. Alyssa Reyes got a great pass and set that for Michaela. Michaela seals the deal. Overpass. Michaela there again. Over the net, and again, Michaela, just no margin for error. Well, we got to sign up in the bleachers. It says 600 career kills. Go, Michaela, go. So I don't know if they're holding that up because she's got there. I could not confirm exactly how many she had, but Coach Longoria told us that she was very, very close. That one's going to count as another one for Michaela right here from the left front on the other side of the up official. Alyssa Reyes just teeing them up. What a luxury it is to have a setter like Alyssa Reyes on your team. Jenna very close to the net, sets that for Mia. Isabella Ramirez will get that a dump, and again, holding the donut. The Indians can't respond. John Jay Mustangs again out to a quick 4-0 lead. Reyes, the setter, back on the serving line. Knuckler. Mia Padron will have to push that one over to Michaela. Alyssa coming right back to Michaela, and that's going down. .5-0 is the lead in the third set. The John Jay Mustangs have out to a 2-0 lead in sets. Both these teams with 3 wins and 2 losses in district. Only a match of the night featuring 2 top 4 teams. Wednesday with a good dig. Keeps it alive for Alyssa and Michaela. Wednesday Pacheco, man, that was one. He was going backwards and somehow stuck a fist out there and got it back. Alyssa just got to get it in her area, and she set that. Michaela was there as well. Alyssa Reyes in the net, so Harlandale will get its first point at the expense of a service error. Gianna Lopez comes in to serve. Itana Luna, Maya Peterson, Sierra Esquivel on the front row for the Indians, and Gianna Lopez for the service ace. 6-2 is the lead in the third set. The 2-0 is the lead in sets for the match. And Lopez, that's coming back. Michaela tries to go over the block. Kitana will sail on her. Gets an opportunity targeted by Jenna and will sail just a bit. So Jenna on the front row with Maya Peterson and Kitana Luna. Michaela Garcia serving for the Mustangs. Sierra Esquivel, the freshman, will receive. She'll get it set right back to her. Michaela will dig from the back row. And that will land number 8 for the Mustangs is Cadence Zamora. We called her name a bunch in the match that we streamed here against Southwest. She's been kind of quiet tonight, but we certainly saw what she was capable of in the last John Jay match that we streamed. Jenna Sandoval has to go a long way, bring it backwards. Mia Martinez, free ball. Don't like to do that against the Mustangs. Evangeline Garcia, the ultimate beneficiary of that free ball. Mustangs controlling that and getting right back to the front row. You're watching high school volleyball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
At Northside, we are more than just a community. We are a family. For 75 years, we have been shaping futures, empowering students, and building a legacy of excellence. We prepare our students for every path ahead because their success is our commitment and our drive. We are united by one purpose, and we are unstoppable. We are NISD.
And we bring you back live to the Paul Taylor Gym while we were away. A service error by Michaela Garcia brings the score to 9-3 in John Jay's favor. Martinez serving. Michaela will receive. Evangeline will get that one over. Sierra Esquivel, the lefty. Jade Gomez. Victoria Rodriguez. Michaela will play that. Looked like it might have gone out, so score that a kill for Victoria Rodriguez. (9-4). Mustangs leading in the third set. They're leading in sets 2-0. Mia Martinez, the Harlandale libero. Again, Michaela Garcia receiving. Evangeline gets the target. The libero will have to set. Victoria Rodriguez into Michaela, and Michaela can't dig that one out. Score that for Harlandale, 9-5. Coach Foz trying out a whole bunch of different lineups here tonight. Sierra Esquivel getting some extended time. A very promising athlete as a freshman playing situationally. And Mia Martinez with a service ace. So Sierra Esquivel on the front row with Maya Peterson. Victoria Rodriguez on the far side over there. Jenna Sandoval on the back row with Gianna Lopez and Mia Martinez. Knuckler, Wednesday's good for it. Alyssa to Caden. Caden, the ball will be kept alive. Victoria into the block, and the Indians will keep that one alive as well. Mia Martinez behind the 10-foot line. First touch is Michaela's. Comes Caden. Block slows it down. Jenna gets a good pass to Victoria. And through the block, good. Score that, Victoria Rodriguez. 9-7. Ties have been few and far between. Haven't had a tie this late in any set. I believe the latest that the score has been tied has been 3-3 in the second set. But once we get to the middle of the set, the Mustangs have been in full control. Jenna moves up, will dump. John Jay Mustangs alert, and they're forward. Caden outside the antenna, block slows it down. Jenna will push, and she'll be called for a lift. Evangeline Garcia goes to the service line to serve. Evangeline, a junior, listed as a middle blocker. Knuckler, Indians receive. Jenna to Victoria. Victoria through the tape. Around the block. Michaela from behind the 10-foot line. Can't get it over the tape on her side. So score that for Harlandale. Harlandale hanging on to that 10-8 deficit. Or that 2-point deficit. Have not had a lead in either of the first two sets. Michaela Garcia will get first touch. Tanaya will be the target, and she'll land that one. Right down the line. Hard to set the block there. But again, Alyssa Reyes just teeing up for her hitters. Serving for the Mustangs, number 4 is Isabella Pulido, the freshman. Victoria, left front, down her sideline, and score that one as well. The Mustangs unable to get a block up on that. Quick shoot set over here from Jenna all the way across, and Mustangs just not quick enough to set up a block. Mia Padron back on the front row. Jenna and Victoria Rodriguez will join her. Tanaya Watson on the front row with Alyssa on that side, and Cadence Zamora. Another chance for Tanaya. Tanaya will get it down. Can't dig that. Cadence will rotate out, and Isabella Ramirez will come in to play the back row and serve. 12-9, a 3-point lead. Mia goes down to receive that. Victoria from the right front. Michaela will slow it down just a bit. We'll get set from Wednesday, and the time that was tough. From the back row to the front row, that set is extremely tough, and at that time the Mustangs were not able to execute that play. Victoria Rodriguez serving now. Alyssa finds a way. Michaela puts it down. Michaela Garcia, again, one of the outstanding hitters that we have in 28-5A. Put Tanaya Watson up there with her. Michaela Garcia, the newcomer of the year in 28-5A volleyball last year. Newcomer of the year in 28-5A basketball. Indians receive. Mia gets a back set right into the block, and the block brings it right back to the Indian side. 14-10. Wednesday Pacheco will get a service ace. The Indians, Mia Martinez, can't receive that one. Get it to a teammate. So score that an ace for John Jay and Wednesday Pacheco. And that one will sell on Wednesday. 15-11. This set a little bit closer than the first two sets, where the Mustangs really dominated, but be hard to say that they're not in control here in the third set as well. Alyssa was set to Michaela. This time Michaela gets blocked by Mia Padron and scored that for Harlandale. Got set right in the middle. Mia Padron was there, didn't have far to go, up with Michaela and sends it right back. Jenna Sandoval, Wednesday, will receive. Evangeline Garcia goes across, ends up with Jenna Padron through the block. Wednesday, front set. Oh, gosh, again, that's a really difficult play. They've done it once tonight. It's just a hard play to execute. You're on the back row, try to set for somebody in the front row. And Wednesday and Michaela showed once that they could do it. But again, a very tough play to execute. Jenna Sandoval. Alyssa will dump. Well, she's been just about perfect on those decisions. Might be her 4th point off of a dump. A setter with versatile skills. Very few passes that Alyssa doesn't get to. The Mustangs do a great job of getting the pass to her most of the time, but when they're errant a bit, somehow Alyssa Reyes is there, as she is in that case. Michaela across, score it. Alyssa Reyes came into this match with 455 assists. She's added to that a bit. 17-13 from Paul Taylor. You're watching high school volleyball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Hey, Northside ISD, Dr. Kraft here, your superintendent of schools. Just want to let you know we are so excited to welcome you Monday the 11th back to school. I can say that we're going to have a great year in full confidence because we are Northside.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light, 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 light.
And we bring you back live to Paul Taylor Gym after a Harlandale timeout. 17-13 is the score in the third set. The Mustangs with a 2-set lead. An overpass, Michaela. Well, sometimes you can get away with an overpass, but that sometimes you can roll that one down to almost never can you get away with an overpass when Michaela's on the front row. She's gonna poach that net, and she's gonna make you pay for that error. Jenna has to back up, send it for Mia. Mia will sail that over the block. Somebody touched it. The official said someone touched it on the other side of the up official. We didn't see it from here, but we are taking the official's word for it. 18-14 is the score. Michelle Uzo is at the table with us of the San Antonio Express News, so expect to see an article on this game in tomorrow's paper. Or online, however you enjoy the San Antonio Express News. Michaela on the far side. John J. Alyssa, again, we'll get to Jaden Gomez is the target. Jenna doesn't have to move for this one. The lefty, Sierra Esquivel, will knock that one down. Be good. Wednesday Pacheco will receive the serve. Jenna to Maya over the block. Wednesday will have to set for Michaela. Michaela goes across. That's going to be a long one. And number 3 is there for John Jay. Jaden Gomez. Michelle Uzo on one side of us. She'll be doing the riding. And Marvin Pfeiffer, man, I know you've seen his work. One of the outstanding photographers in the world. always professional work. And Marvin Pfeiffer at San Antonio Express News. Expect to see some pictures from this match as well. An honor to be working the table here with such prestigious company. Michelle Uzo, Marvin Pfeiffer of the San Antonio Express News. Cesar Mendez, also pretty prestigious, the tech table. Bobby Mendez handling all other duties here tonight. Michaela Garcia handling the serving duties. Jenna to Sierra, the lefty, wide, hit the antenna as well. 21. So John Jay closing in on a straight set win here against a fellow third place team. It's a big game. Only game on tonight's slate that had 2 top 4 teams playing each other. 21-16 is the score. The John Jay Mustangs up to Michaela. Oh man, tough pass. That one kind of climbed a little bit on Mia Martinez. Second time we've seen that. That one just doesn't drop. No trajectory at all. And that one will go into the net. 22-17. The Indians still alive here. Victoria Rodriguez will come back into the front row. Maya Peterson, Sierra Esquivel will be there with her. And Mia Martinez will serve. Looks like Jaden and Caden. And on the far side, Evangeline on the front row for John Jay. Set to Victoria. Tries to go down the line. It's out. No good. 23-17. So the Mustangs closing in. Garcia below the tape. Service error. We'll keep the Harlandale Indian pulse going. Christine Flores will enter the game to serve. Christine Flores, Wednesday Pacheco, first touch, Alyssa again. Her target is Tanaya. The block slows it down just a little bit. The Indians will play it. Victoria hits the tape and goes up. A little bit of an overpass, lands on the John Jay side. And Jenna gets it, very close to the net. I don't know how she didn't touch the net that time. Victoria keeps it alive from that side of the net. And Tanaya, as the Indians try to regroup, will lay that one down. Tanaya Watson. So 24-18 is the score. Match point for John Jay. Isabella Pulido, the freshman, serving Victoria down the line. Pulido will dig that big hit. Caden goes back across. Jenna gets a good one at the 10-foot line. Victoria over the block. Wednesday Pacheco will play that. She says, not sure why. She says, I don't know why I did that. She was back there at the baseline, and clearly that one was going to be out of play, but sometimes the reflexes are just there. And Wednesday Pacheco played that. Maybe when she shouldn't have. One of very few mistakes, if we're going to call that one a mistake. Sierra Esquivel, the lefty, into the tape, and that will seal the deal for the John Jay Mustangs. 25-19, a 3-set win for the John Jay Mustangs, and they'll secure a third-place spot for now. This was high school volleyball from the Paul Taylor Gym. Before we break, got to give you our player of the game. Player of the game tonight is Alyssa Reyes, the setter for John Jay. Look for us on social media. We recognize her on our social media page. And now we are ready to break. You were watching high school volleyball from Paul Taylor Gym on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.